Oh yeah, hell yeah, to the yeah, yeah, yeah. This is Joanna uh, on Thursday. This Thursday video. Just waiting for uh, my little thing to get together. My little shindig on the screen so I could see how I'm going to pitch to Alfonso Soriano, who's a very good hitter, but yeah, I don't know. There we go. So it's kind of cleared out. So I should probably get out of the pause menu. Oh, yeah, like one of those things. Like, especially because it's like, I mean, I was totally not expecting to, like, um, I kind of got, I guess, lucky and not lucky, right? Sometimes you have that weird, like, oh my god, I have nobody in the stands. That's terrible. Biscuit, sell the damn tickets. I fucking hate these people. I don't know who to put the blame on more. The housing authority or the people above me where it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if there's a good answer to it, but sometimes I hate when the housing authority be like, oh, we don't want to evict people because of COVID, and it's like, that's understandable. That is totally okay with me. But you gotta have a rule. You gotta have, like, some, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I don't really like them. It's just that they don't have, like, they're so lazy they can't even think of a rule, you know? Uh, yeah, not very fun. And then, like, they take their sweet time getting to you. It's like, what the hell, you know? Like some of the things like they don't really understand are pretty fucking important. Sorry for swearing. I swear. Big deal. Like, for example, like regardless of personal unit. So regardless if if your unit's like falling apart and you can't even like use the stove or anything major like what I'm going through right now, you can't even get into this building most of the time. You gotta sit at that door and like flash your little fob 30 different ways to get in the building. So that's kind of a that's not like a it's like a major fail, but it's also on a worse level, like categorically, like, and then I'm like, I'm just so mad because it's like, so when I see that, I'm like, this is not like a major fail. This is a catastrophic fail. This is a clean the house fail. Clean house fail. What I mean by that is like in sports, obviously, like they have clean house firings. Where it's like, okay, like what's the best one to put? It's like when Jimmy Johnson went to the Cowboys. It was like he cleaned house. He said, "You're gone. You're out. Goodbye." Like and then like I'm sort of stuck with so many people that think that it's all my fault. Like, and then it's like it's not. That's not good. It's hard to fight uphill that way. Like not the best. I mean, like, I don't even care that much about this game. Like, I don't care that much about Cleveland getting their brains beaten in. I mean, I do kind of, like, admittedly, but some of the things, like I said, I've got bigger problems. I've got, a housing authority that likes to label people that have righteous complaints as troublemakers. Righteous complaints, not like bullshit. Like, like I mean, I don't know why they can't. Like the weird thing that still strikes me as really odd that they, in their like whole thing of like, they just seem to be lazy. And then I got my mom and my dad who are kind of just dicks. Like I texted my mom like, this is the whole situation with $100 is like, that was given to me for me by my grandparents, and they want to like, oh, like that's good enough. Like that's just like that wasn't money for my parents. Like, what the fuck are they even like? What do they even have a concept of what I needed? Like, like I spent that money righteously. I didn't spend that money on crap. Like, I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, I'm like, oh, so fucking annoyed. I'm like annoyed because like they totally just throw everything in my face and everything is your problem. We always gotta help you. Well, guess what, Dippy? You're my parents. It's not like you have to help, but damn it, like fucking, like, use some common sense here. Like, common sense is just flying out their ass. I just hate that so much. I'm like, I'm so tired of them like telling me we can do it better. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, like I don't really like it's like some like, and it weirdly trickles down to like other members of my family, like my brother, like I don't necessarily disagree with him because some of the things he did say were like, look, you got to make this work, either that or you got to make peace with mom and dad, and that's very not great, but I can understand the logic behind that. What I can't understand is people. I also could understand he might have been busy at the time. Like, I'm not. I just. I don't know. I'm like. I feel like I'm drowning. I'm sitting in bed. Like, sitting in bed. I mean, luckily I got up and realized I may have not problem solved as much as I could have, Like, when I mean problem solved, like, I literally woke up, went to sit on the couch, and there was something on me, so I was like, oh, crap. And I'm like, oh, that's fantastic. I think I'm out of the woods. I'm not out of the woods, Like, you know what I mean? Like, I got to text my aunt that I saw one of them crawling on me, just because I went to take a quick nap, and like I'd been taking naps, so I wasn't really being like, sometimes you dig your own grave and like that, oh, give yourself enough rope kind of thing. This was like that. Oh, I took a few naps, I'm good, don't need to worry about shit, and then boom, get hit. Like, yep, fucking 3 in the morning. And like, you know how it is, like 12 midnight, you're good. Oh, no, you're not, And right now, I mean, I hate, like, I gotta find a way to force myself to sleep, That's kind of key, because, like, I did take a nap, I've been napping on and off, but gotta force myself to sleep. get off the bed too much, because like I don't even want, like, one of the things I did tell my aunt, like, you know, she was like, oh, well, did you take all your clothes and put them on the bed? I'm like, no, I wasn't that stupid. They're in a garbage bag. They're in all this stuff. And the only ones that aren't in a garbage bag uh, are more the clothes I was wearing earlier tonight. So to be honest with you, they're a little different. They're in a little bit of a bad spot, but other than that, I don't know. I hate this whole building. I really do. It's like a natural or hate that was brought on to itself, but with my parents, there's a difference. Like, my parents had no excuses, and they're still treating me like garbage, and I just don't like that. Like, I mean, and then like I got, like, and then I got people like taking away help, which is their own prerogative, but it doesn't look good. Admittedly, like when you're swimming, when you're drowning, it doesn't look good to have people fight against you. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't like that. Admittedly, I'm not. Oh crap. I'm just gonna go off. Yeah. I went to bed wicked early last night, so damn it. Let's take off that alarm. I don't like having alarms at 6 in the morning. That's the time this is getting recorded, so yeah, I wasn't up all night. It was just mostly like broken sleep, shit happens kind of thing. Oh damn it. Oh. Excuse me, I get a little. Is he gonna get on with that? I don't know. I don't think so, but I think there's also 2 outs, which blows chunks. Well, actually, there's not 2 outs because I remember Travis Hafner's in the 3 hole, so I think there should not be 2 outs. I'm not going to care that much either way, but it's like, damn, eh? A boot. Yeah, so obviously Cleveland is not like, Cleveland is just so, we're so bad. We can't, like, the weird thing is we're not terrible. We're not actually a bad team. We're above 500. We can't even get people to come to the ballpark. I jacked up the prices because that's what you do when you're winning, But nope. I don't know. So, yeah, I'm just tired of, like, I had to take out a $75 loan. I gotta find a way to pay that back on the first. That's fucked up. Like, that is fucked up because I don't have I don't have money coming out my ass to do this, and then you gotta deal with the idiot, that doesn't understand logic. Like, I don't understand. Like, I get set. So little fucking money. It's not even funny. And don't spend it at the gas station. Like, are you stupid? Like, it's on the surface level, that's pretty smart, right? Gas stations, overpriced food, all that stuff. But like, when it comes down to it, sometimes it's the only fucking store that's open. Like, and we're like, they use it as a blanket excuse. Like, they don't understand that I don't get enough money to do anything. So, like, what am I gonna do? You know? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's not like I want to spend money on a gas station that's fucking a joke. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to ask them for fucking money They make it look like they spent their own $100 on me, and it's like, no, you gave me $100 that was owed to me. That's a 2-run home run, isn't it? Almost. I know I'm really crabby, but like this is like it's lingering shit. It's lingering shit, damn it, lingering. Worst couple of days ever, you know. I was on like not even like because of the insect issue, mostly that, but a lot of it's due to like people not telling me things, and then like you know, like and then expecting me to like feel good, and I'm like, yo, I don't feel that good about life when it's I don't fucking get it. Like I mean, they could have helped me out a bunch by just wiring me like a couple $25. No, we can't do this. Like it's just they're gonna kill me. You know, like they're gonna hurt me. And I hate saying kill me because that's a very negative word, but like they're gonna hurt me to that point. You know, then they're gonna go, oh, you gotta cut your hair, that sort of thing. Like, they're gonna hurt me that way. You know, and I'm not ashamed to say they're gonna like do bad things to me, but they're gonna be that way. And like, I also think that we're all adults here. I never advertised my video for children, but because like on one hand, like even when I say a word that word, like the K word, it's like, you know, like yeah, there's multiple meanings to like that, but you know what I mean. I don't think they would like, you know, be they'd be indirectly responsible to something. You know what I mean? Like, cause they're not ballsy enough to be directly responsible. They can't, you know. You know what I mean? They don't have the guts. And I mean that literally because, again, with the $100, that's pretty perfect. Like, instead of just asking me, which if we're being honest, like, I might have been open to someone like my parents or a parental figure going, hey, we know you're bad at budgeting. You want us to keep this $100. You know what I mean? Just as a way to, you know, make sure, you know, we're not, you know what I mean? If it really helps you, then, you know what I mean? Like, oh, just hold on to this. It's from your grandparents. But when it's money owed to me and you hold on to it without my knowledge, that's stealing. I could probably get them arrested if I, you know, wanted to. You know, if I wanted to, and I want to because it's like, you know, that is wrong. Like, you know, like it's just wrong. Like it's wrong in such a catastrophically weird way of like being wrong because like, you know, it's just wrong. I mean, like, it's wrong to the point where I don't really care that much. I'm down 1-0 because of a home run. It's just wrong. Don't know what to say. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm notoriously bad at budgeting. I still deserve to have my fucking money, you know? You know what I mean? Like, you know, like, I mean, I fucking hate them so much. And like the weird thing is, if you boil it down, and they weren't not in the same room because they're egotistical fucks. Like if I tell them like, yo, I hate you, but I don't hate you on a level that I can't come back from it. Like, because you're my parents, I want a relationship with you, but the current state is just not. it's not good. Like, why would I trust you? You know what I mean? You know, like, sit there and take my money and then blame everything on me. Blame the fact that I had to do certain things because you didn't tell me I had that money. You know? Like, come on. Like, you know, that's good to get that out. Like, oh, that's good. We hit the minimum like 5 minutes ago, but I'm not always counting that because sometimes I get enraptured in my own, shit. It's not even like realistic or, it's like, it is realistic because it happened, but it ain't what most people would do. I'm trying to think what I should do today. I've got a few options in front of me. I got, I got so much bullshit in front of me. It's not even funny. I'm like, yeah, well, like, it's not even bullshit. A lot of it's just like people just not acting humanely to other people. Like in my parents' case, where it's like, I'm an adult. Give me the fucking money that's owed to me. She wants to be a good person. I don't think she wants to be a good person. She's selfish as fuck. But, it's like, well, I think she's just so fucking stupid. It's like, there's my Excel player right there. I love it when they always develop off my team. So I love it when that happens because it's like, oh, that makes me feel real good, real accomplished. You know? I'm so I'm so done with those people not really understanding like my situation. That's like another thing. I feel that sometimes when I deal with people, like they were one of the things I dealt with, all day, a little bit yesterday, and I was trying to tell this lady, like, look, I understand apples are good, but I can't eat them for dinner. It doesn't fill me up, like. And I was trying to tell her, like, I actually like apples. I'm not against eating one or two, but we gotta fucking, like, like, it's not an issue. It's just, oh, it could help you. Like, no, that doesn't really help me, actually. Like, and I was just thinking to myself, like, because unfortunately for me, like, and this is my problem. I don't even know how much control I have over this one. Let's say I eat an apple for dinner. One apple. I'm gonna black out. Like, I was trying to tell her that. Like, I've tried that. I've tried dietary and stuff. Like, I understand maybe for breakfast, but, I literally don't have any kind of, like, any kind of, like, help with that. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't. You know what I mean? I don't. You know what I mean? Like, and I really, I wasn't mad at her because I bought her argument. Like, yes, please be gracious when someone gives you something. But I just was trying to tell her, I'm like, like, sometimes, like, with that, like, there's a difference between my mom and my dad, and then people like that. People like that, I can hang around with because I'm like, yeah, they may not understand my situation, but they try. They try. You know, they don't just sit there and judge me like a caged animal. You know? Versus my mom and my dad who literally sit there, judge me, make 30 different snap judgments, and then try to say you could do my job better. Like, that's just not feasible. I had to buy a pillow, I had to buy pillowcases, do laundry. It's like, this is not. I had no food. Like, you know? It's like, you know, it's just like a mess. Life is shit, and I'm facing it right now. I'm trying to be as good as I can be, but you know, life is just sometimes like that. And it's like what I get sick of is people telling me like, you know, like people just trying to think they could do my life better than me when they don't know the first thing about life. You know, the first thing about my situation. They're thinking, oh, you know, this is gonna work, and it doesn't work. So it's a home run. You know, then life does this, alright? It's like, oh, this is great. I'm gonna put you through a fucking wall video game. I can see, and the weird thing is, like, right now, I'm having a sense of humor with it, but, like, I'm like, the weird thing is I could see the creator being in the wall being like, Joanna, we know about your parental situation. You want to talk about it? And I'll be like, I don't know. So fucking not cool, but you know, right? Be like, I don't know. Yeah, like I gotta take my medication though for this day, so yeah. Morning meds gotta be taken. You know, I gotta take those. I can't go to bed because I'm like realizing how far up shit creek I'm at right now. Because some of me is just like, some of me, okay, all of me is just like, damn it. I thought I was out and then they pulled me back in. You know? Fucking Christ, catch something. Okay, come on. Yay! I think that should do it. Because we're at 30 minutes here, almost 28. I don't care about that, but you know, I don't want to keep it going too long and all that. So, yeah, we're gonna save it. And thank you for watching. Peace. Home slice. You know. Bobby Hill on deck. Or in the hole, I think. I don't fucking know. Alright, yeah, see ya. Stop recording. Thank you for watching. I guess you could say peace out, you know, right?